Originally imagined in 1972 by a global think tank known then as the Club of Rome to address the urgent environmental, political, and economic needs faced by the world, the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, were finally agreed by the United Nations, but only 10 years ago, in 2015. These SDGs, a set of 17 goals, were adopted as part of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and they prospect a future for the inhabitants of our planet in which peace and prosperity will be enjoyed and shared by all peoples. Each SDG has specific targets, 169 in total, to be achieved by 2030, a mere 5 years from today. Even though the goals are identified as separate, discrete objectives or aims, they are clearly not independent of each other. Reaching one goal cannot be done without influencing other goals, and the planet's future and that of its inhabitants relies on the success in achieving these ambitious but necessary goals. The SDGs promote practices and consumption patterns intended to protect societies and the planet itself from those among us, be they individuals, communities, or entire countries, that do not share the belief that the precious physical and social assets of the planet can be shared peacefully and productively to protect the well-being of those alive today, but also ensure a decent and safe livelihood for future generations. Will we, as a human race, manage to rise to the occasion? Realities on the ground, close to us in our part of the world, and others in more distant places that are, however, very much part of the same planet, do not, unfortunately, augur well. Strife, inhumanity, inequality, greed, poverty, and other social ills that daily fill pages and screens of various media appear to militate against significant success in the imminent attainment of these noble aims. And yet we cannot but continue the fight because we owe it to ourselves, our children, and to those that will come after us. Our future generations have a right to live decently, safely, and happily. This generation has to act if the future, which will come in some shape or other, is to be livable, tolerable, and good in all ways. Our role as educators is to help sensitize the local community on the need to keep focused on these SDGs by protecting our social environment through the adoption and promotion of practices that show care and attention to the needs of others, among other acts of charity and love. Our role as researchers in the humanities and the social sciences is to discover ways and means to influence the behavior of humans towards each other by promoting peaceful coexistence and respectful tolerance. It is also our role as researchers in the sciences, engineering, and medicine to understand better our physical, material environment, the air, water, sea, land, and outer space, and biological living bodies, and the resources needed to survive disease and improve health and well-being, while also turning efficiently and effectively the wheels of industry, production, and transportation in a manner that does not jeopardize the future of the planet and that of our children and their children.